Welcome back to Firestorm Games and another Demons of Nurgle hobby table. This time we're looking at the Beast of Nurgle, and as with all these videos I'm going to be building this miniature up and talking about the components and the kit itself. So let's get started and get this box opened. As with all the Games Workshop kits, we get a full colour instruction booklet in this box. Now all the components in this set are numbered, which makes it very easy to find the exact number that you need when you're assembling this miniature. It's also full colour, which means that you've got colour codings for both the optional items, the items you just glued, and also areas where you're supposed to apply your glue as well. On top of that, we also get the rules for both Age of Sigmar or Warhammer 40k as well. The kit itself consists of a 65mm round base and 3 individual plastic sprues. So with the contents of this kit looked at, let's get this miniature assembled. So the Beast of Nurgle consists of a single base miniature. Now this is the same regardless of the options that you go for later on, and basically you just add on those extra bits as you see fit. So the base model itself consists of the tail, the arms, and also part of the torso and the back as well. And you'll find yourself assembling this base model first. So this is very similar in style to the Great Unclean One set. Now if you've seen the previous video, you may recognise the base model feature that we had there. We built the main torso, the legs and the arms, and then added the extra bits. It's probably a lot easier for Games Workshop to create a kit like this. However, this does have one limitation. It does limit you on the poses that you can actually have on this miniature. So as the base pose consists of a left arm down, a right arm up, with the tail curled around the body, you're pretty much limited to having this pose across all of the Beasts of Nurgle that you may be fielding in your force. And without some serious conversion work, which would require resculpting some parts, you're not going to be able to change those poses very easily. Thankfully, however, there are a range of different components in this set which allows you to change the appearance of your Beast of Nurgle. These consist of 3 different head options, 3 different torso options which include a bare torso, a torso with a mouth in it, and also a torso with exposed organs. We also get 2 different variants in terms of the tentacles of mane that run along the back of the Beast of Nurgle's head, and finally we also get 2 different hand options as well. And that doesn't include the various drops of slime and ichor which you can place at any point on this miniature. It really allows you to customize how you want this miniature to look. So even though we do have some limitation about the pose on this miniature, there is plenty of different customizable options available to you. So let's talk about how this miniature looks. It's definitely a vast improvement over the previous incarnation of the Beast of Nurgle. It's got this very jolly looking appearance, which is perfect for the background that these miniatures have. The miniature is also covered in cracked skin, bulging buboes, and exposed wounds. It's basically a very Nurgle miniature in its appearance and fits perfectly alongside other units such as Plague Bearers and even the Great Unclean One himself. The level of detail that we have on this miniature is also exceptional, especially on the skin itself. It's very detailed indeed. Now the miniature to put together was actually very easy to do so. It's actually quite a quick miniature to assemble considering its size. And this is mainly due to the fact that some of the components consist of fairly large parts. A lot of the seams and joints are also hidden on this miniature, so you don't actually feel like you need to fill in many gaps. A lot of those seams are covered up by folds of skin or other wounds. So I think we've discussed the miniature itself long enough. Let's get this miniature completed and take a look at the finished model. And here we have the fully assembled Beast of Nurgle. Overall, it's a really nice looking miniature. There is some limitation in its posability, but the various different options you get for the heads and the tentacles and other items do somewhat make up for this. Now the RRP of this miniature is £25, however it's currently available on the Firestorm Games web store for £21.25, and I'll include a link in the description below which will take you directly to the web store where you can pick up one of these miniatures for yourself. Now if you enjoyed this video, please do let us know in the comments below along with your suggestions for other videos you would like to see us tackle in the future. And so the only thing left to say is thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you again on Firestorm Games.